I'm not saying it's payday or anything, but I picked up a new Samyang 2470 for Sony, and let's get it unboxed. Hey guys, my name is John Sparkman, a wedding photographer in Birmingham in the UK, and if you haven't seen my work before, check it out at jdsweddings.com. I do photography and a bit of videography here and there, and I have just recently made the full jump to Sony A-series cameras. Previously to this, and uploaded in tandem, is going to be the unboxing of the Sony A7 IV. So if you like the look of that, just click the link in this side, I think. But in this video, we're just going to go straight ahead, unbox the new Samyang AF 24-70 f2.8 FE, which is a full frame lens only for the Sony cameras currently. It is autofocus, which is great. It is zoom range and it is parfocal. So you'll see I've got a camera up high there, which is just going to record the action as it unfolds. So right in the top, we've got a nice little thank you card. Thank you for your purchase. Enjoy. Very nice. Nice bit of foam. Not the biggest fan of non-renewable materials, but we're dealing with glass optics here that cannot break. So closed cell foam, big fan of as well. Right inside the box, we've got a little bit of paperwork here. We've got a weirdly folded up set of instructions, quality certificate, which that is printed on. That's not even handwritten, so wrapped around. We've got quite a nice bag actually. I might repurpose this bag. It's actually a really nice bag. I'm going to repurpose that one to put something else in. Kind of looks like a magician's bag. Get rid of that. And right in the middle, oh god, it's actually really heavy. I'm always surprised, especially as shooting with Fujifilm, which is crop sensor cameras for the past 4 years, how heavy full frame stuff is. One sec. There's nothing at the bottom. Nope, nothing at the bottom. It's just more closed cell foam, big old wedges of it. I'll put them all away. That's it really. It's a bit unremarkable. We've got a massive AF sign on one. Nice pre-production picture. AF on the other side. Pre-production picture. Doesn't say a single thing about what it can do. So I just want to fill you in on exactly what specs this Samyang has and the reason why I bought it over another one before I even get into taking this apart and inspecting the build quality. I wanted a full frame zoom lens in the typical range of 24-70, which is very standard, with a low aperture, 2.8 is standard, for my Sony. And I know that Sony's protocol, how the information transferred from camera to lens and back and forth, is open. It basically means that third-party companies can take advantage of the Sony E-system, which is why there are so many lenses out there for Sony and hardly any for, say, like Fujifilm. So one of the reasons why I switched over from Fujifilm. So I went for the Samyang one. I've been impressed with their quality in the past, but they never made anything like this. Now, I wanted one which was equally geared towards high-end video, as well as photography, so I wanted one with a good range and quality. This one is parfocal, which is a really interesting thing to have on a consumer level lens. Basically means that when you zoom in and out through the range, your focus, point of focus stays the same. So if you're at 24 or 70, you don't have to refocus on the subject. So you can get like follow focuses from Samyang, although I haven't found a single one online yet. Optimized features for video. So it's got this parfocal function. It's got very specifically controlled autofocus as well, as to stop jittering, where it stumbles between focus points. It's a lot smoother, a bit more like a cine lens at that point. Still not a cine lens, but getting there. And I wanted weather sealing, and it's got a custom switch on the side, so I might be able to do a couple of things on the side. There are firmware updates coming in the future. So in the box we had a bag. Not a fan of plastic packaging, sadly. It's just a waste of materials. And a real nice, really hefty lens. This thing you could like bludgeon someone with. I've had the 24-70 from a couple of other people, and they haven't been as solidly built as this. This thing actually weighs more than most cameras I have owned. The lens hood is a very thin plastic one. I typically only use the lens hood to stop the front from getting battered against the wall when I'm walking past one. The lens cap is thick and plastic, which is nice. We already have a little bit of stuff on the front there. So the front element is nearly flat, which is really nice. A real flat front element, which means I can put a filter over the front. I think this takes about 82 millimeters. That's the one, 82. So I'll need a new ND. 82 for that. We've got the focus. Got the focus ring at the front, which is rubberized and it's real smooth. Got the main zoom ring, which is very, very dampened, maybe just to start with. But it feels like you've really got to push it to get that kind of zoom range out of it. It's nothing like a quick 1655 from Fujifilm where you could just, perhaps this is because it's new. Then on the side we've got the custom modes 1 and 2 and literally nothing else. There's no side button like there is on the Sonys. On the back we've got a nice Samyang rear cap, an absolutely monstrous rear element. It's so large it's coming out of the circle, the image circle at the back. A weather sealing on the back, which is really nice. As we said online, there is weather sealing elsewhere. Let's just pop it into the brand new A7 IV. Right, oi. Come on now. There we go. Man, this thing's heavy. Did I make the right decision? That is an absolute brick of a camera. It's a good thing that the Sony A7 IV has such a large grip now, because this is definitely a two-handed job. The majority of the weight is now here. Even with a fully loaded camera, the weight is right in the middle. That's a good sign, because that is the sheer amount of large glass elements in the front, and bigger glass elements mean you can get those excellent ranges and quality. I'm still not going to power it on for this one. It's just an unboxing and a first impressions. I really like the design. A smart little red ring. Doesn't match the Sony orange at the back though. That is a pain. I thought it would. Got a nice font at the top, reminding you you're using a Samyang. And that's it. Keeping it simple. We've got a Made in Korea sign on the bottom. A close focus of 35 centimeters, which isn't too bad. So we'll give it a go over the next few days, see how it performs. Comparing it against a very favorable 55 1.8, which I'm shooting with up there, the Sony Zeiss one. That is such a good lens for something which is 8 years old and so compact. Guys, if you like this kind of footage, please stick around and stay around for some more unboxing reviews. This is now a Sony channel. I still deal with things like photography lighting, first dances, how I set it up, all these kind of things to help you better your career. So if you like that content, stick around, subscribe, see you in a future video.